Okay, got my students, they donning their PPE. Got Mr. Williams donning his PPE fully with his SCBA. We're gonna take this walk across this parking lot. The young ladies have already done their portion. We're gonna do the buddy system. Make sure your waist strap make sure all straps are fastened. There you go. Make sure that seatbelt buckle is buckled into that one. And then you tighten it up. Make sure your hose is not under that. See your hose right there? There you go. Make sure it's on top. Okay. We're gonna make sure all our straps are tight. There you go. Pull them straps. There you go. Make sure that's all in the front. Now we're gonna let Mr. Williams breathe some air. Hook into your air. And then you're gonna put your gloves on. All right. Remember how we put it in? Put it in and twist. Make sure it's in. Take a breath. All right, there you go. Put your gloves on. That's that good old compressed air. 22 16-pound pressure. Now this man here, his hair is gonna burn completely off his head. That's why they have rules about hairstyles. Because see that it's exposed. If that hits fire, his face is gonna burn completely off. That's why we have dress code. Come on now, buddy. Let's walk across the parking lot. This is just an exercise to see what this weighted bottle. These are old aluminum bottles. Not steel, but aluminum bottles, and they're still real heavy. Now they use the carbon composite bottles. But he handling it like it ain't no problem. He's handling it like it's not a problem. This pad he's wearing have a buddy air breathing system on it. As you see this part in the back for buddy breathing. If a firefighter were to go down, he can attach to his air source and allow him to breathe. Okay, I'm gonna show you how he finishes this evolution. Okay, so what he'll do, show us how you take the mask off. You're gonna click that part, take a deep breath and hold your breath. Click that, now turn and take it off. That's exactly right. Awesome job, awesome job. Now he's gonna get this ready for the next person. He's gonna unloosen all the straps so that the next person that gets in, but it's always the other person's responsibility to make sure that the straps are loosened, because you can't depend on the previous person. You have to be accountable for your own PPE. So with that being said, the next gentleman will be donning. So he's gonna make sure he inspects the air pack or the SCBA to make sure all the straps are loosened. So, what do we have here? Let's take a pause. Do you have your bunker pants on right? Why do I see your suspenders? The suspender's supposed to be over your shoulders. So that's a boo-boo, because guess what? If his pants were to fall down in that fire, then that means his legs are gonna burn off. That's why we always make sure each step is done correctly. Because if we get hurt, we're no help to anybody else. Okay? And all fastens, everywhere you want your body to be protected. This is to protect you. So you want to make sure that you are covering every part of your vital body part. So I don't know how much you care about that part in the front, but I would like to have that fastened to make sure I didn't burn that up. That would just be me now. I care about that. Okay. There you go. That's why if you notice, the gear has fastens, zippers, and Velcro closures. Okay. The thumb portion, as I showed you before, I'm gonna show you my wrist. It's the only place I've been burned because I didn't have my thumb through the thumb part. There you go. That's why they got those holes and stuff. There you go. That's just a further protection for when you put your gloves on. You notice it when you stretch your arms up. If you didn't have that thumb part, see, back in the old days, they didn't have that thumb part. But they started noticing that people were burning up their wrist because when they lifted to do work, they would burn their wrist. Okay. Now, mind you, this is somebody's house on fire. We're gonna pick up the pace. Sometimes we get on fire. They say it took y'all 10 minutes. 2 minutes seems like 10. But we need to do our part to make sure we get dressed in a timely manner. Okay, that's what I say. That's exactly right. Check to make sure everything's loosened up. It's pretty loose. Let's get dressed. One arm, then pull the other arm. Make sure it's in the right fashion. That's right. Make sure you adjust. Okay. Pull it down, cinch it down like a book bag. Then make sure your waist strap is fastened across your waist. Make sure the hose part is on under that. There you go. It's like a seat belt. All right. Now zip up your jacket. Now your whole chest is exposed. Is zipper broke? What about your Velcro part? Can you close your Velcro, the top part? Remember, this is to protect y'all now. Okay. But see, that's supposed to be tucked in. This is to protect your neck. Okay. Now, the top part. All right. Now, hook in. No, ma'am. Is it 10:50? Is it 10:58? Okay, no, ma'am. Okay, now I know one of those gloves is kind of flicked, so just make sure you get your hands in it. And then what I want you to go, matter of fact, go ahead and hook in on your mask, because it's going to be hard with that glove, because that glove, the fingers are out. It's upside down, son. That's why, guys, it's important to be the class, so you see what you're missing. All right, that side up. There you go. Right, line it up. Now twist it to your right. To your right. My house is burning. I need help. That's why it's important to come to class. Watch this. Have that lined up. That. Twist. Now breathe. Breathe. Are you breathing? Yeah. You don't have enough pressure. See, you don't have your mask. When your mask isn't tight, see, you got all that hair, that gap air. It's not giving you a seal. That's why when you breathe, it's not. See, you're breathing now. There's air going to the mask, but it's not enough pressure in that mask. Okay. Now, the process of putting on the gear is called what? Donning, right? Taking it off is what? Doffing. You can go inside, son. You did a great job. You can take your clothes off, put it on the rack. Now, you didn't get a chance to walk across the parking lot, did you? We're going to walk now. Now it's time to walk. All right, let's get it. All right, so now we're just doing at a normal speed of what it would be. I'm looking at the back of his gear. You got to make sure all parts of your gear are intact. This is not. Okay, now, and that's one thing we do as firemen. We always make sure that we check our teammates, our colleagues, to make sure that they're straight, because we go in as a team. If one were to be hurt, then that means we'd all go down. We all go down. So we want to make sure that our colleagues are properly dressed in their PPE. Okay? All right. Good job, son.